Hello dear students, our today's topic is synthesis of triptolidine hydrochloride. This drug belongs to the therapeutic category of antihistaminic drug. So let's see how this compound is synthesized. The starting material for the synthesis is these three starting materials. First one is 4-methyl acetophenone. The other one is formaldehyde HCHO, and the third one is pyrrolidine. These three reagents react under the reaction conditions of Mannich reaction. The reaction takes place in presence of a base. In this case, it is sodium hydroxide. Ultimately, the reaction takes place in such a way that one of the hydrogen from this alpha carbon, the oxygen from formaldehyde, and hydrogen from pyrrolidine will be liberated out as water molecule. I repeat once again, hydrogen from this alpha carbon, that means one of the hydrogen from this carbon, this oxygen and this hydrogen will be liberated out as water molecule. So ultimately all these three components bind in a single structure. So from here we have this COCH2 because one of the hydrogen is removed out from here. From formaldehyde we have CH2, this CH2 because oxygen is liberated out, and from pyrrolidine one of the hydrogen is liberated out, so we have this pyrrolidine fraction over here. The product obtained in this reaction is called as Mannich base. It is called as base because it consists of this basic portion, in this case the nitrogen containing pyrrolidine ring, which is aliphatic amine, and the aliphatic amines are good bases. So by the first step we get formation of this Mannich base. Still it consists of this carbonyl group. So the Mannich base in the next step react with this compound which is called as 2-pyridyl sodium. The sodium gives the electron onto the second position, due to which this carbon will acquire the negative charge. So pyridine with its second carbon or second position acquiring the negative charge will act as a nucleophile. So this nucleophile attack on this carbonyl carbon to bring nucleophilic addition reaction, which is characteristic of the ketones. So by nucleophilic addition we will arrive at formation of this derivative which is called as carbinol derivative. So dear students, you can find that the pyridine ring is attached over here with its position number 2 on the carbonyl carbon, and the oxygen which was doubly bonded is gets converted to the hydroxy group, because in the previous step whatever salt intermediate is formed has to be treated with water molecule. That water molecule liberate out the salt and convert the oxide into the corresponding carbinol derivative. This carbinol derivative then is treated with sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid acts here as dehydrating agent. Dehydrating means it acts as the compound which can liberate out the water molecule. So in this reaction, the hydroxy group and one of the hydrogen on this alpha carbon will be liberated out as water molecule. The carbon which attached with hydroxy group is considered as the alpha carbon and this is considered as the beta carbon. So the hydrogen on this beta carbon and this hydroxyl group will be liberated out as water molecule. So once this liberation takes place, a double bond is generated between this carbon and this carbon. So here we have the generation of this double bond, and with the generation of this double bond we will arrive at the compound triptolidine. Now dear students, if you look at the structure carefully, you will find that here is the presence of about 19 carbons. So due to presence of 19 carbons, this compound is non-polar in nature. That means it is not water soluble. So to increase the water solubility, the triptolidine is converted into its hydrochloride salt form. So triptolidine is reacted with hydrochloric acid, that is HCl. So if we compare the pyridine and pyrrolidine, we find that the pyrrolidine is more basic in nature because it is aliphatic, while pyridine is less basic because it is aromatic base. So ultimately the proton given by HCl will migrate on this nitrogen, which is aliphatic in nature. So once the nitrogen bonded with hydrogen, it will acquire a positive charge because here the nitrogen had shared its pair of electron with hydrogen. So nitrogen has 4 bonds over here and thus is positively charged, and with this positively charged nitrogen, the chloride ion will make an ionic bond. So in this way we will get our title compound triptolidine hydrochloride, which is a salt form. Once this is converted into the salt, this salt has good water solubility because now it became polar in nature due to formation of this positive and the negative pole. So dear student, that is all about synthesis of triptolidine hydrochloride. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.